Today on Daily Vice. Ryan McGinness creates some of the most instantly recognizable work in contemporary art. Ever since his designs became a staple of skate culture in the 90s, McGinness has been channeling his own unique language into paintings, sculptures, and installations. Vice's Beckett Mufson caught up with him in Montauk for a look at the process behind his latest book and exhibition, Signals. I'm Kim Taylor-Bennett, and this is Daily Vice.
We're here at the Surf Lodge in Montauk to meet artist and designer Ryan McGinness and talk about his new art residency.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I'm doing a project here titled Signals, and it's based on this new series of paintings, also a new book that just came out. Signals paintings make legible the individual elements that have always been a little more hidden in my paintings.
Ryan McGinness started out skating and surfing on Virginia Beach and began creating logos for his own shirts and boards. He turned those logos into a fine art practice and is now known for his mindscape and black hole paintings, as well as his first book, Flatness is God, a constantly consulted design bible. His new Signals series presents his iconography in a stark new way.
This is from a whole series based on figures. This is a butterfly, and embedded in the wings are a silhouette of an ape and a silhouette of a man. And then this very feminine butterfly has these masculine testicles. And this is a reference to a little element in a Hieronymus Bosch painting.
Which painting in Garden of Earthly Delights?
Yeah, exactly. From an early age, I started to recognize the power of logos and icons and how the right kind of surf brand on an otherwise ordinary object would transform the perceived value of that object, like a t-shirt or a skateboard. But I could never afford, the cool brand, so I would make my own. So some of the early sketches and thumbnails are here, where I'm figuring out the compositions. I usually start with thumbnail sketch. Once one of those thumbnail sketches catches fire, then it escapes the sketchbook and jumps onto a 30-inch by 22-inch piece of paper. And then I'll start to make a drawing of a drawing and a drawing of that drawing. Again, in a very kind of linear way, so that I'm developing the symbol and trying to find the underlying geometry.
Why do you like taking elements from Bosch and Magritte?
Those artists in particular created their own world and have invited us into their world, as opposed to painting the world around them. And so that's something that I've always been very interested in, kind of creating my own world. Some of the images that I develop and include in the paintings are absurd, maybe sexual and pornographic and violent, but you wouldn't know it. So in this recent set of paintings, the signals, they're very bluntly presented. That's kind of the idea, is that I use this visual language of universal sign systems.